everybody. I'm BJ Flagg.
And I'm Rich G, and this is episode 331, Personal Growth. Be your best self.
This is
Uh,
all about me.
yeah, it's all about me. No, I love that line, be your best self. Margot Meeker, and everybody loves Margot. She's the best.
Oh,
Had a
yeah.
great mission or name for her practice. It was called Be Your Best Self. And so we're going to take it for this episode. It encapsulates what everyone should strive for, especially small business owners. So
Oh,
this is all about your personal growth and to be your best self.
and it is, if there's nobody we love on this earth, it's Margot Meeker. She is just an incredibly talented therapist and has done so much. Today, we're going to be diving into the exciting journey of personal growth to help you unlock your best self. Let me get in there. Number one, set clear personal goals. Define what being your best self means to you. Set specific, measurable, actionable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals. These are called the SMART goals. Clear personal objectives are the roadmap to growth.
Yeah, it's being very clear about what you want and make them achievable. Like you go, I'd like to make $1 million. Yeah, okay. How do you measure that? How do you make that specific? How do you
Right.
achieve that? It's always going to be out there. I'd
Right.
rather hear you say, I'd like to increase business by 10% this year.
Right. And
And
that's
that
what, and
makes it
this is what
easier.
that looks like. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. So the action for setting clear personal goals is write down your top three personal goals and the steps you're going to take to achieve them in 2024. That's
Awesome.
what we want you to do. So our second tip is embrace continuous learning. For you to be your best self, you need to grow. You can't just go, my brain is full. That's it. I'm turning it off. And I'm making fun of that, but frankly, a lot of people are like this.
Yeah.
Learning new skills, gaining knowledge, and staying updated with your industry. Like, oh, I didn't know that was there. These trends is so important. Integrate learning into your busy schedule, at least maybe once a day, half an hour, 15 minutes. Start to understand, learn a new skill, gain knowledge, or stay updated with what's going on in your industry. I was talking to a client the other day, trying to tell her that she needs to go to a conference, her industry conference, to learn what new things they're doing. And she's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, I don't have time to do that or anything.
Mm,
No, you need to do that.
yeah. You don't have time not to do it, is basically what the deal is there. A great action for this tip is pick a new skill or topic relevant to your growth and dedicate at least 15 to 30 minutes daily to learning it this week. This is easy enough to do. Schedule it and you will do it. Number three, practice self-reflection. A lot of people don't do this, but you got to discuss the role of self-reflection in personal health. You really have to look at it and say to yourself, just take a moment for yourself and really look at how things are kind of coming together for you. You got to think of some techniques that are fantastic for reflection, such as journaling, meditation, good walks, perhaps an accountability buddy that can talk with you about different ideas and things like that. You really need self-reflection within this whole mix of things in order to capture the growth that you're going to want to have.
Yeah, it's self-reflection is important. It's looking into the mirror and saying, where am I right now, right this moment, and
Yeah.
understand. So it's almost like last week we talked about quotas. It's like setting quotas for your growth. Where am I right now and where do I want to be? So you're reflecting. And BJ was absolutely right with the whole idea of journaling or meditation. It kind of clears your mind, and the journaling keeps you on track.
Oh,
So
yeah, for sure.
your action is spend 10 minutes at the end of each day reflecting on what you learned and how you've moved closer to your goals. That's so important. So you're tracking your quota to do that. So,
Yeah.
number four is cultivate a growth mindset. Okay. This is important. It's the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. And again, I have to say, I run into so many people that have this fixed mindset. Not that it's a bad thing, but if their business isn't doing well, or it's struggling, or it's flat, and they're going, I don't know why it's like that, they need to
Mm.
get into a growth mindset. A story or a quote that inspires you, that kicks you out of that fixed mindset and cultivates a growth mindset.
I'm telling you, you can, if you identify one area where you have a fixed mindset and commit to adopting a growth attitude toward it, you are going to be way ahead of the game. And these could be micro things that are going on, but they are holding you back. You know, everybody will say to me, oh, I've been procrastinating doing that one thing. And when I did it, it took me 5 minutes. Oh my
Yeah.
God. It's just like, you can't have those in your life. You just can't have them. Number five is maintain health and wellness. I can't even stress this enough that your physical health, your mental well being, and your emotional balance are so crucial to your personal health. Did you get enough sleep last night? It's all the things that your Nana would always say to you. I don't know, you look a little peaked. You know, she knew
Stop
when,
drinking.
stop it. Look at you. Oh, look at you with the drinking. I guess you're the only one who can do that and be okay in the morning. It is one of those things that you just have to say, no, you gotta watch your personal health. And it is things like maintaining your healthy lifestyle. You know, am I right, Rich? It's like
Yeah, it's mind
personal.
body connection. It's the mind
Yeah.
body connection. If you're sick, it's affecting your mindset. But if you're healthy and you're growing, you're getting healthier, you're feeling better, you get up out of bed with energy. You're not getting out of bed going, "Oh, I'm so sore." It just affects your mindset, and you want to grow. You want to grow mentally too. You want to read books. You want to meet people. You want to
Yeah.
listen to podcasts. That great podcast, the best small
The
business
small
show.
business show.
Absolutely. So your action is incorporate one new health habit into your daily routine and stick with it for a month. It could be going for a walk. It could
Yeah.
be I'm going to have a smaller lunch, or I'm going to have a healthier lunch, or it could be I'm going to hit the gym. Just incorporate one new health habit into your daily routine and stick with it.
Yeah. And Rich, did you tell that story a while back about the guy who talk about micro goals? His goal about the gym was getting dressed and going to the gym. And
Yep,
he would only stay there for just a little while, but every day he did a little bit more until he owned it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like if it's hard for you to get to the gym, lay out your clothes. So when you get up in the morning, just throw on your clothes and you're out the door. Because
Right.
you know when you get to the gym, when you start working out, you feel so much better. It's
Yeah.
getting there. So, number
Exactly.
six, our last tip is build a support network. Emphasize the importance of surrounding yourself with mentors, with peers, and a community that supports and challenges your personal growth. It's one thing to have all these negative people around you. It's another
Oof.
thing to have people that are going to push you and get you to grow. They're going to say, how was the gym? You're looking great. Oh my gosh, what are you doing differently?
Yeah.
That motivates you. That makes you your best self.
Right. You know, it's the person who doesn't schedule the 9 o'clock meeting because they know you go to the gym, get dressed, shower, get dressed, and come in. And you usually get there around 9:05, 9:10. You can't do a 9 o'clocker. And it is important to have an accountability buddy, but it's also an encouragement buddy, a person who encourages you and is doing what you're doing, you know? And you got to surround yourself. Oh, Rich, you really brought up such a good point with that. The action is reach out to a potential member or join a community group related to your growth goals. Once you do that, it's going to be a different situation.
So we want to recap the 6 actions and integrate the steps into your life.
And let me go over them with you. Number 1, set clear personal goals. 2, embrace continuous learning and cultivate a growth mindset. Practice self-reflection. Maintain health and wellness, and build a very strong personal support network. Remember, personal growth is a continuous journey. You are capable of achieving your best self. We'd like to invite you to share any of your personal growth stories and progress on our social media with the hashtag #TheBestSmallBusinessShow.
Thank you for tuning in to the Best Small Business Show. If this episode has been valuable to you, subscribe and share it with other budding entrepreneurs who could benefit. And that's it for this week. You can reach out to me at richg.com and find BJ at newrenew.com.
Thanks to our editor and producer, Richard Scalzo. Have an unbelievable week, and we'll catch you later.